Yo, check out this clip from the pre-patch podcast.
which is a great segue into, hey, what we've been playing, and look who's been playing a new game. I've been playing something new.
Shocker, shocker!
Shocker.
Wow.
The only new game this week, and of course it's Sins.
This game actually looks badass.
Yeah.
I caught your stream of it earlier, and it's really cool. I might actually pick this one up because I love Slay the Spire.
Yeah,
and this art style has me hooked.
Yeah, it's
good looking.
So I had followed it and wishlisted, and then Scruffy kind of messaged me and let me know that it had come out. And there's the publisher behind it, I think, is Goblins Public. I'll have to go and look exactly at the publisher that's behind the game.
What's it called? What's it called? Again?
It's called Beneath Oresa. Oresa. And
it's Broken Spear and Goblins Publishing. Yeah,
Goblins
Broken
Publishing.
Spear Inc. is the developer. Goblins Publishing is the publisher.
So the publisher, I would actually recommend following pretty closely if you do like indie games or roguelike games. They have been pumping out some amazing stuff that like immediately goes
did
on my
Heroes
wish list
Hour.
if I don't purchase it.
Yeah, they did Heroes Hour. Heroes Hour is a really, really good like top down callback to like those old RPG systems.
Oh yeah, I remember Heroes Hour. Yeah.
So what this is, right? This is a card. So Slay the Spire, right? It's a card-based roguelike system where you do runs through a kind of predetermined path. You get to choose a little bit, and then you build a deck, and then you fight enemies. This takes it one, like Bill said, the art style. I fucking love the art style in this. It's so gorgeous. It's so cool. And the camera angles that they choose to do, brings me to like a fight in tight spaces. I don't know if you guys remember that game.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
And it's because, again, like whenever I eventually stop talking and doing something here, like you basically go in and you fight. And so now the camera changes, and now you've moved in, and it's not only that you're getting close into combat with these characters, but like certain moves need to be based on being far. Some of them need to be close. Some of them need knockbacks. Other ones have like do damage around the target. So like you have to think very strategically on how you are actually attacking these enemies. The other thing, this is brutal, man. They throw you in with zero fucking understanding of it. They're just like, here, go. And you have to learn like symbols. You have to learn all this kind of stuff right off the fly. I did not see a tutorial. There was no like, this is how it works. It was just jump in and go. That's probably a flaw. Honestly,
nah.
I mean, maybe in today's age, a lot of games back then threw you in without tutorials, but now everything.
I mean, if somebody doesn't have the attention span to focus on
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's just certain things on here. I do wish that they kind of would have explained a little bit. Like, there's certain things that you don't know. Like, there's one of these like abilities.
Isn't this in early access though?
I believe so. I think you got.
I think it is.
You guys can take a look.
Doesn't look like it.
Is it not? Is it out? Is it full out?
No EA tag.
Okay. So then I think it was in early access, but there's some things that like it says like for instance the virus stuff, right? Like it's a good kind of transition to that. Like I did not know what the virus stuff was, and I just was like, why am I getting these viruses? I thought they were just kind of negative effects that happen to you and you need to burn them. But actually, this character specifically, you have cards that give you viruses. Viruses are detrimental effects if you don't use them, which you'll take 2 damage. What I also like about it says 2 non-lethal damage. So it can't kill you. You can't die from that, right? So, but then there are cards that do more different and different things based on the amount of virus cards that you have in your deck. But if you use one of the virus cards to not take the damage, then that burns that virus card out of your deck. And now you're going to maybe lose some of that special ability. One of which is like, you might do 14 damage to one enemy or near enemies. But if you have 3, then you'll deal 14 damage to all enemies. And then if you have 5 or 8 viruses in your deck, you'll deal 18 uninterrupted damage. So it's a really cool mechanic. And then you have like companions and all these other kind of things that you can.
Yeah, I didn't notice that you brought a companion in at the start. I missed the very beginning. What did the companions do specifically?
Yeah, so they
obviously don't help you fight, even though he has a big sword. It's kind of slacking if you ask me. But
so actually they do. You have, as you further get along, like you'll unlock the ability to have like companion attack cards, which your companion will then engage in combat with you. As well. So you do have an ability to bring them in, but they also in turn have special things. So whenever you get to like kind of pivotal split moments, it will allow you, like the one I was rocking used to be like this med bot. So when I got to one of them, it would say, gain a Antiquium, which is like an always on buff. But then it also says that you need to have your companion will get this, and your companion's ability will kick off. Which that one it gave me a injectable, right? That would give me bonuses. So
Cool.
they do. You just have to have those moments happen. For the companion to kind of enter combat.
I'm sorry. Are you done yet? You've been talking for a while. I feel like.
So, at least I could show it, bro. I'm not, anyway.
Listen, you have that privilege. I had to describe it.
Yeah.
In detail.
Yeah.
But yeah. So this is Beneath Oresa. I really recommend, again, if you like roguelikes, if you like deck builders, if you like Slay the Spire, this thing is
How much
phenomenal. 17. Somebody's gonna have to check because again I can't pull it up.
$24.99.
Is it 24? It was on sale for 17. 99. Even at $25.
$25.
I think it's well worth the price for $25.
Yeah, I might pick this one
It's
up.
a
This
very
looks like
appealing game. Yeah, it gives like Mad for the King vibes too. Honestly.
Yeah, that's what I looked at when I was looking at it. I was like, man, this looks like a better version of like For the King, like a better graphically,
or like a good
version of For the
alternate.
King.
Like,
yeah.
Because For the King's great. Speaking of For the King
Yeah.
2,
Yeah, For
coming
the
out in a
King 2
month.
coming out here pretty quick.
Yeah,
I do dig the
Looking
dynamic
forward to that.
camera.
Yeah.
Kind of gives me that Final Fantasy 13 camera vibe, and
For sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Slay the Spire was great. Yeah, this is gonna be a Steam Deck classic. I feel like.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. So that's Beneath Oresa. I definitely recommend checking it out.
Hey, if you enjoyed this clip, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch our podcast every Thursday night at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Also, you can find us on anchor.fm/prepatch podcast. We hope to catch you on the next one. Deuces.